I don't know if we're decoys of that Zed podcast or something,
Of course,
but
you need to be decoys. Let's turn it down.
anyway, my name is Mike. Am I Chris or Mike?
Pretty much Mike.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
My name is Mike from Let's Chat, and this is.
Crispin from Let's Chat.
Oh, okay. And we've
And
got.
this is Namadingo 2 Let's Chat.
Welcome to Let's Chat, if we can say that. But you've been with us
Of course.
for a while. You've been using the application. How has been the experience for you
But
so
the experience has been good. You see, Let's Chat was the first application that I used, and I talked to a lot of people in one day.
far?
One
Okay.
day.
I even had a group chat there, like for a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
And these people were not like my friends from long time ago. No. These were people that I got to know the same day. Like I just told them, let's chat today.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Exactly. And I bought myself a new number, registered it. I downloaded the app, easy to use. Just fast forward stuff. And whilst we were talking, that's when we were also earning, like GBs there, like free GBs.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Like the data was there, like about 4.3, if not 4.4. It was somewhere around there.
Wow.
4.2
GBs.
Yeah, it's
It was
about
not MB, that was
4.2.
GBs. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the GBs and I was talking to these people the whole
It
day.
actually sounds so unreal. You know what I mean? Like it's all staged and whatnot.
Exactly.
But we just want you to just the way you've explained it. What else do you know about Let's Chat? I mean, is it
No,
a
I know
real
a couple
app?
of
Is it a
things.
what?
No, it's a real app. That everybody knows. It's a real
Really?
app. If you're just gonna go there on App Store and search Let's Chat, you're gonna see it.
Okay.
It's a real app. But then there are a couple of things that I know about it. Starting from the GBs that I go for free. For free goes first, bro.
Yeah.
For free, it's
Free
it's for
things,
free.
man.
Exactly.
Free things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
I'm just drinking.
Ladies and gentlemen, see what? Hold on. Now I'm gonna introduce this guy. You know why? Because I like his name. That's why.
You like my name?
I like your name.
Let's see if you can pronounce it.
No,
Can I tell you why he
I'm not
likes?
gonna-
Can I tell you why he likes your name?
It's not for the
when I
reasons
sent him
you
a
think.
message saying we'll be interviewing Namadingo,
You do.
he read it as Mandingo.
Yep, and that's exactly why I like your name. So we have Mandingo on the show today.
Namadingo.
What? What you talking about?
That's what you said, right?
Mandingo.
Namadingo.
Yeah, no, that's not one in my brain.
I know some of the comments that are going to come in. I know we started this podcast to interview Zambian movers and shakers. I'm sure somebody's going to talk about, but he's not Zambian. Why have you brought
That's
him on?
why we changed to movers and shakers.
Exactly. That's why it became conversations worth having, and we cut off the Zambian conversations.
We
worth
had
having.
Gareth Cliff.
Exactly. And he's a mover and shaker. He's had hit songs in this country before. Gentlemen, this outfit has got no ladies today.
Gentlemen. We gentlemen.
Gentlemen, can you please put your hands together for Namadingo?
I have not seen your videos on X videos of late, bro. What happened?
Moving on.
Okay.
He's from Malawi and he's doing big things all over Africa. And every time I think of Malawi, I don't
You think
know
of
why.
the corruption?
Apart from that, I go way back in time to their first president. Do you know that Kamuzu Banda actually walked from Lilongwe to Johannesburg?
No, I did not know that.
Oh yeah, he did.
He did.
Who saw,
On foot.
who saw him do this?
Here's the question.
That was a long time
That was a
ago.
long time ago.
was
But
a
remember,
long
there were
time
no
ago.
borders then.
Exactly.
There was no transport that could take him from Lilongwe to South Africa. So he walked. Now, the thing that puzzles me, though, how did he find himself, did he follow the road? I need to find out about this when it comes to Malawian history. Did he go by road? Did he use the bush? How did he get to Johannesburg from Lilongwe?
No, you see, the thing with history is our people have been migrating to the southern part of Africa, to Zimbabwe, working in the mines for as long as we can, remember.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they had whatever trail that was there. This is the road that goes to Zimbabwe. This is the road that goes to South
Right, of
Africa.
course, yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, that explains it. So he was not the first guy. It's not like he was trying to discover where South Africa is.
He was the loudest.
about the trip.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's legendary though. It takes him 3 months to walk from Lilongwe to Johannesburg. He goes to Johannesburg, gets into university, studies, goes to the UK, comes back and becomes first president of the Republic of Malawi.
A legend is what
A
he
legend.
is.
Correct.
Do you
But
know
then-
when I go downstairs,
Yeah.
I'm out of breath.
And he walked from Lilongwe to South Africa.
When I go to my lounge, which is downstairs, I'm out of breath by the time that I hit my sofa.
Imagine you walking from your house to the gate.
I don't want to imagine that
Yeah.
because I'm exhausted by thinking about it.
But when it comes to the story of Kamuzu Banda, not that this is a political show or anything or political history, but just digressing a little bit before we get to, talking to Patience
big star.
Namadingo. Yeah, the big star, the elephant in the room. It's amazing how entertainers and politicians are poles apart. When they're both young, an entertainer is a hero. You know what I mean? Most entertainers become big when they're young. You know what I mean? Like we praise them, we worship them, they're big celebrities. And then the older they grow, they're sort of, they're wearing off, if I may, or their fame is sort of waning as they grow older. But politicians, you start off and nobody really believes in you. And the older you grow, you become this big politician. Then in Kamuzu Banda's case, you become a villain, dictator, like in his case. But my point is, for a lot of politicians, African politicians, especially back in the day, fight for our freedom, they become president, they become dictators. At some point, everybody hates them, but in their dying years, they become heroes. You know what I mean? Like, how do they just change to heroes in the later days of their lives? You know what I mean?
I guess that's why artists or musicians, after they are done with being an artist or musician, then they become the politician.
Yes, I was about to say that. Look at Bobby Wine. You know Bobby Wine?
Yeah, East Africa.
Uganda,
yeah.
Kanda Bongoman.
Kanda Bongoman is now a politician?
Yeah. I hope I am not.
That's why I
This
just
is
said
news
quite
to me, bro.
No, I promise. I'm
Kanda
sure.
Bongoman.
For how many?
Politician.
Listen. For how long are you niggas gonna
It's
doubt the
rhyming,
stuff that
it's
I say?
rhyming. Kanda Bongoman, the politician.
Can somebody please fact
From the
check
boar goats to the monitor lizard, are you guys still going to? Okay, you know what? Kanda Bongoman. I promise Kanda Bongoman should be
serious.
Wait.
Coin, can we please? Sorry, Coin is in the house, by the way. Can somebody please zoom on Coin for the first time on this show, man? Like, Coin is there like 90% of the time. Nobody ever. Are we able to have Coin in the? Yeah, we're putting you on the spot now.
Coin was the second Zambian I knew.
Coin was the second Zambian you knew. Wow. And today he's your manager, right?
But he used to be at some point in
He
time.
was your manager at some point.
But today he's managing this trip of mine.
Oh,
He's my trip manager.
this episode is.
Oh yes,
He is.
the DRC. Right,
He is.
the DRC is famous for its music and two of the most well-known. So he was the Minister of Agriculture.
Minister?
Yep, of Agriculture
Okay.
and no, of Culture. Sorry, I don't know where I got agriculture from.
Interesting.
He was a minister.
Can somebody please answer Nicholas? He's calling on my phone. I think he's lost. Martin, just please have a
I don't know for how long you niggas are gonna keep disrespecting me like this. For how long are you gonna keep disrespecting me like this?
What have we done now?
Like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. When
Kanda Bongoman.
when I drop gems,
issue.
We shall never doubt anything that comes out of your mouth.
No.
Nelson.
No.
Ever.
no.
If you're going to tell us it's raining cats and dogs, we're going to go outside and just
Yeah.
wait for it. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have Patience Namadingo. And undeniably one of the best musical exports to come out of Malawi. First, of course, there was Tegrin, Died Out. Wasn't that big though here. But you broke... you broke into this market as well from your country, especially with the song Mapulani. Yeah, That was quite big. Oh, we got
Thank
food. Elson can breathe now. And in just 3 years of you getting into our market, you've got fans. Like you've got 1 million followers on Facebook. I think I did it. I ordered the T-bone. The T-bone is for me.
These portions are huge.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you order for me? What is this? What is this?
That's
Bangers
yours.
and mash. There's a T-bone here. What is this?
That's fish and chips.
So Patience. What are
No,
you?
I don't need fish.
You don't need fish, so you have the T-bone.
Yeah, I can have it.
All right, cool.
All right, cool. That's
Okay.
fine. See how we got distracted when the food came?
Yeah. By the way, we are at the Garden Cafe in Rhodes Park. You need to visit this place. The food already looks amazing. We're here to taste.
There's a cake that I once had when I was here. Hey, what's the cake with the honey thing?
It's the honey cake.
That one. Have you got it?
No, we don't have it.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, so this place has the garden, of course, here. They also have a nursery for flowers in case you need to buy some flowers for your garden. There's a bar, there's amazing food, amazing service, plus more. They also do landscaping. We'll put the number on the screen so that you can call on their services when that time comes for you to pimp up your yard. So, Patience, take us back to the time when you were a boy. Can you envision
So throughout our chat, you're going to be calling me
Namadingo?
I love the Afro name.
Namadingo.
Exactly.
Great.
Okay.
Please add doc to that.
Oh, Dr. Namadingo.
yeah. Yes.
What's with the doctor, though?
No, it's okay. You can remove the doc.
I think you can
Just
explain
put
now.
the
what the-
Namadingo. But okay, so this is
yeah.
this is a doctorate in community development, and I got it from the University of South Africa.
So
That
it's
was,
not a stage name like we have
Unisa.
Professor.
No. It's not a stage name.
You are a doctor for real.
You're looking at one right now.
PhD. Where can I throw these things? For real.
For real.
Are you jealous?
Yeah, I am jealous. Like, I mean, he's gone to school to do a degree. That's one. Then to do the
No.
master's.
There's a whole story about it, but anyway, we'll talk about it later on.
You can tell us a story. can
So
start from
2
there.
years ago,
Yeah.
I was busy in Malawi, going about my business, and I received a call. And on the other end of the line was a woman who I could tell this was an old woman anyway. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell
by the
from the
voice?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you hear somebody's voice, you can tell that this is a big man or or a young man. So this woman tells me, "This is Professor Malope from UNISA," and I'm like, "Oh yeah. Is this Namadingo?" I said, "Yeah, that's me." I said, "Okay. Some students from UNISA." But they are originally from Namibia. They've been following the work you've been doing in Malawi that has got to do a lot with community development. And they endorsed you for a doctorate from this university. They want us to honor you. And I thought it was a scam, bro. I was like, come on, UNISA. This is a university of high repute.
Yeah.
So, and it's in South Africa, and if you're from Malawi and they're telling you, and you're thinking, no way. So I was like, okay, who's this, please?
You can cut the prank
exactly.
now,
Just cut the prank. But no, I'm being serious. So what we did is we had to send some friends over to the offices at the main campus in Pretoria, and they went there and they confirmed. They said, yeah, they really want to honor you, man. So that was during COVID, and I thought probably it was going to be an online thing, but they insisted that I must attend. This must happen in the Great Hall. So I went there. It was a life-changing moment, bro. It was a life-changing moment for me. I was there, and lots of people in the Great Hall.
Yeah.
And when they start reading about you, man,
You can't believe it's you.
you can't believe it. And on the stage, it's just full of professors. And in the room where I was putting on my gown, because they brought everything, putting on your gown, and these men are asking you, how old are you? And you start telling them, and they say, so they're going to honor you. And at that time, I'm just 29. And they're like, what? We're going to honor you as a doctor, and you're 29. And then you get on the stage, then they read out what you've done. And you walk there when they're reading, and you walk in there in that gown, and you see thousands of people in that great hall. They're clapping their hands, cameras flashing.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was really beautiful. And then from there, that was it. That's how I became a doctor.
Who did you take with when you went to SA?
I was with a friend of mine, a business partner of mine, Mansoor Karim. That's his name, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Doc.
I'm trying to understand. What did you do exactly for them to recognize this?
Bruh, we did a ton of things.
Yeah, break it down.
To start with, so
As I chew. Yeah.
as you chew and I break it down. So Malawi and Zambia, one thing we have in common and we have in abundance is poverty. People are poor.
Yeah.
And being in Malawi and myself coming from a poor background, I just developed love to help people that are less fortunate or less privileged. And I started doing that on a mega scale. Now, what really just blew up was when somebody else did a video and asked me for about close to about 10,000 plus USD for the cancer treatment.
They asked you for money.
They asked me for the money.
Right.
In a video, he just did a video, said, I love you and I want you to give me an X amount of USD.
Talk about pressure.
Yeah, so I watched this video and everybody's tagging me and it's going around. And at the time I'm watching this video, we're on the highway. I was with my manager and we're driving on the highway, and I looked at a place where they were supposed to put a Gandhi statue, like, you know, Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were supposed to put this guy there.
Malawi.
This is
Yeah.
Malawi? Yeah.
Yeah, in Malawi. But people protested for the government not to allow the Indians to put Gandhi there because apparently they said Gandhi didn't mean anything to them. You understand? So they said, we cannot put, we don't believe in what Gandhi used to believe, some of the things anyway. So I'm looking at this place, and you have this thing that they've built, cemented, but Gandhi's not there. And I looked at this thing and I said, they were supposed to put Gandhi there. Yeah. So I said, I'm going to go there as a statue to raise the $10,000. So my manager says, what are you going to do? I said, what does a statue do anyway? It doesn't speak.
Yeah.
It's just that it doesn't move. So I'm not going to move until we get that money. So we put the camera.
You sort of put yourself on a hunger strike like Mahatma Gandhi.
Exactly. So we put the camera just like that, and we had a live stream, and then I sit there. But I knew that probably this is gonna take 2 days, bruh, and I'm gonna die. So what did I do? So I came with books. So what I was doing was read books and drink water. But I don't have to talk to no one. If people come there and say, hi, how you doing? I don't have to respond. I'm a statue.
Yeah.
But one that can read anyway. So I was reading the book. I read the book, bruh. I read 16 chapters of this book.
Yeah.
I was reading. It was the 48 Laws of Power.
Right. Robert Greene.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going through the book, and people are watching from their homes, and they started sending the money because the money was supposed to go straight to the bank. So you would see the details right there underneath the screen. So the money is trekking in. 6 hours I was on that place. It was a sunny day, and then from nowhere the weather starts to change and it starts to drizzle.
Shit.
And we didn't make a plan for the rain, but I was like, hey, the statue doesn't leave. If it rains, it's gonna pour right here. I'll be here. So I'm there, and then from nowhere we got a call.
Yeah.
After we had hit the Mac that we had set,
Yeah.
my manager is on his way coming to tell me to say we've got the money. While he was coming, then he gets the call straight from the president, bro. So now there's pressure because everybody now is watching. Everybody's watching you, man. Everybody's tuning. He's still there. Oh yeah, he's still there. He's still there. He's still there. And then they call you and they say, no. He needs to come down now. Whatever balance you guys have, I'm going to foot that bill.
That's the president calling to say that.
Not the president of Musician Station. This is the president of the Republic of Malawi.
That's what I'm saying. The president of Malawi.
Exactly. So they tell me to get down, and I was like, oh well, we already hit the Mac, but anyway, I'm sure these people will still need the money anyway.
More money wouldn't hurt.
And then the patient came through to Zambia. Actually, can you imagine? We raised the money. Most of the times you're raising the money, people go to India. We were raising the money that this guy should go to Zambia.
We was getting the treatment here.
Yeah. There's a cancer diseases hospital here.
Oh, UTH, yeah.
Yeah, UTH.
Yeah, so he came through. He's cancer free right now. He is.
Amazing work, Mandingo.
No, the name is Namadingo.
Doctor.
Right.
But I once played on a team.
Yeah.
I was on tour, on a world tour. So I'm in Europe, and they taught us how we can play football. So we went to play with a team that was Brazilian team.
Right.
And they came with their wives. And the football jersey that we were putting on had names on the back. And the name was now listen.
I like where the story is going.
Yeah, exactly. Now the name on the back of the jersey.
Mandingo.
No, wait, listen.
Yeah.
The name was BBC for the whole team. Now wait. Now listen.
Elson
But
said
BBC, let me tell you what BBC means. BBC means Blantyre. No.
Okay.
Blantyre Baptist Church. You understand? Wait. Let me tell you this. The name meant Blantyre Baptist Church, but because
the wrong websites, bro.
now listen. But because I'm the guy who purchased the jersey, I prefer that my jersey must have my name. So mine had the name Namadingo, and the rest of the players had BBC. Now the wives of these guys kept on laughing the whole game, bro.
Because they are friends.
And every time I received the ball, and I was the captain. Bro. Now fast forward, the game is over. Now one guy walks up to me and says, sorry, Mandingo. I said, no, the name is Namadingo. He says, okay, do you know why our wives were laughing? I said, no, he says, it's because the whole team, they're just BBCs. But you are the Mandingo.
Oh, man.
Amambala. They were collapsed. Very collapsed.
But yeah. So yeah, the name is Namadingo.
Oh crap, man, that's a good story.
But whatever Mandingo means, I'm sure
It's a good thing.
I have it, so it's okay. So I got it, gentlemen. I got it. It's okay.
Namadingo, you've been spending a lot of time in Zambia the past 3 years, and
Correct.
you know it captured the Zambian audience, and you've become.
And they have captured me.
I think it goes both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's
you've sort of
mutual.
become a fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
When growing up in Malawi, did you ever envision this life? Tell us a bit more about your upbringing, man. Like, what was your life like in Malawi before this life you're enjoying today?
Yeah, man. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I'm sure 1 hour cannot capture what this story is
Yeah.
all about, but we can try our level
Summarize.
best just to summarize. I was born in 1990.
Wow.
Yeah, at that time.
You're older than Nelson. Wow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, guys,
No,
respect your
you're
elders.
not.
Okay,
No,
okay.
No. No, don't. Why do you listen to anyone who's got a hairstyle like this?
Do you remember? Sorry, I think people are gonna agree with me. Do you remember the last episode? I was telling you also from the same age. You said no, we can't be.
No, I'm not the same age as you,
I'm a month older than
but
you.
I'm older than Mandingo though.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying 1990.
Okay, 1990,
Yeah.
28th of May. And that's 4 years before Malawi had the multi-party system. You know, I was just checking. Actually, I was just watching a documentary.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Zambia, when you guys became independent,
Yeah.
you had a multi-party system kind of arrangement.
Yeah.
And then a KK reversed it and said, no, we're just going to have one party.
Yeah.
And then you came back to the multi-party. That's interesting though, because I didn't think there was any other place where that can happen. Anyway, it happened in Zambia. Fast forward now.
Yeah.
In Malawi, that's so I was born during that time when there was just one party system. Kamuzu Banda was the president.
Yeah.
I never got to see him anyway. But
But he ruled for 38 years, and we're giving Mugabe pressure for nothing, man. 38 years. Mugabe
can you
did 30
imagine?
and we gave him pressure.
No, there's Museveni, so don't worry.
Oh yeah, the undefeated.
Exactly.
And you're wary.
Anyway, yeah.
But have you seen? I read this joke of someone that said the only person who's not scared of Museveni is his tailor.
For real? Oh yeah, because of
Have you
his
seen
suits.
how he's fucked up his suits are? Sorry, bro, you were saying?
Yeah, no. So yeah, I was born in 1990. And I'm the firstborn in a family of 3. I've got 2 siblings.
Oh, me too.
Is there?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So the second born is my sister.
Okay.
Her name. Her name
Yeah,
is
me too.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last born. Let's hope there now. We'll say no, that's not it with me. The last born is my brother.
No.
Okay.
I've got 2 younger sisters.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Great. So yeah. Anyway, when my brother was born and my dad came back from the hospital and he says it's a baby boy, I was not happy. I shouldn't lie. Because I wanted to be the only guy, man. And they're telling me there's this other guy coming. But anyway, fast forward. Yeah, born in the 90s. Did my primary school somewhere in Malawi. I was born and educated, raised in Malawi anyway.
Yeah.
All through time, my education has been done in Malawi. In 2002, my dad lost his job. Because we were, I would like to believe that we were just, a middle class family. And when my dad lost his job, he was very frustrated, and he left Malawi in 2003. He left for Johannesburg
Right.
to look for a job. Yeah.
Did he also walk there?
No, he didn't walk. He didn't walk.
Distance. It's like 1,000 plus
Exactly.
kilometers. Yeah.
But I know my dad went there by track.
On the back of a truck.
No, not on the back of the track. I'm sure he was in front, but it takes a little more days than if you go by bus. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably going to take you a week.
And those
You're
guys,
still on the road.
and those guys have lots of sex too.
Is it?
Truck drivers?
Oh, the drivers. Okay.
No, not your
I
dads.
thought everybody. I was like, I'll be on the next.
But you
You're
know
on the
obvious,
track.
right?
I actually
We've
thought it
heard
was a
some stories,
complimentary. Like, if you ride on the track, we've got this service. Yeah, this
You
is
got
what we
free
give
ass.
you.
Every 1,000 kilometers you get ass.
Yeah, so anyway, my dad left, and when he left, that was the end of 2002, and I was going to secondary school. And I was the firstborn, and my dad, I needed my dad to be there like throughout the secondary school. I didn't even know that you don't put on shorts when going to secondary school, because I've been putting on shorts, the whole time in my primary school. And my first day going to secondary school, my dad is not even there.
Yeah.
So I put on my shorts, my usual shorts, and I'm going to school. And so no, you can't go to school like this. You need pants. You get.
Yeah.
So I was pretty much raised by a single parent now from the time my dad left for South Africa. He was staying there. Of course, the first thing he did when he got his first job is get all of us there. So exactly. You know, a lot of our neighbors, we had other dads that are also in Joburg, you understand?
But they forget about their family back in Malawi.
Not necessarily forgetting, but most of the times they were sent, the first things they will do after they get the job, probably after the first pay, is to send, you know, second-hand mattress, bikes, what, you know, all these things. Yeah, but my dad said, no, the first thing I think we need to do is get everybody here. Like, I think exposure is the biggest education you get. Like, you need to come here and see what life is. It's different.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we went there, and unfortunately I lost my passport while I was there. My first trip, can you imagine?
Damn.
I went to see some concert, and somebody just pickpocketed it, and I lost the passport, and I ended up extending my stay for a longer time. So I stayed there, right there in Central Johannesburg, for a long time.
Like CBD Joburg?
Yeah, like
that's extreme sport, bro.
Exactly. Like where our building, like our flats, were just like probably 100 meters away from Joburg Park. So it's just right there.
Ooh, that's extreme sport.
Exactly.
And that's not too far from Hillbrow too.
No, Hillbrow, I would see Hillbrow just right there.
Yeah, that's my point.
Right there. It's like you're in the center, bro.
You know, in Hillbrow, you couldn't just like walk down the street because like fridges and furniture would be
dropping, bro.
You know about that, right?
Oh, he doesn't know what we're talking about. So,
There was also, I know I digress, Bree Station.
Yeah, Bree, yeah.
Next to Bree Station was this hotel. Do you know of it? Do you know where I'm taking this story?
Go ahead.
I forget the name of the hotel, but it's changed names a couple of times.
Like I think you really know this place, bro. Like you really know this place. So my place was exactly on Twist and Leeds.
I know it. They're not too far from the small street, right? So let me tell you about this hotel. It had, you know, like the true definition of a hoe, like a prostitute. So this hotel had those, like you'd get in through reception, they would pat you down to make sure you don't have any weapons. Then you go through this screen door, and on the first floor is like a bar. But on the stairs going to like the bar would be these fine bad bitches, bruh. So really? all you do is like you pay a 200 rand. Then they take you up to their room.
I was very young, but now confused.
I wanted to do some research.
How did you know this information?
I was writing a thesis
on this.
Yes, so I had to go there.
Because I'm like, I don't have no idea about this.
A research.
Yeah,
I know, but I
believe you. You should. Don't look guilty. We believe you.
I was just a
although
teenager.
There's no correlation between that and IT.
For the first time, what? For the first time, we believe you. Kanda Bongo Man, goats. What are those lizards which suck on cows?
Exactly.
Now we believe you.
No, but I was a very young. I was a teenager, probably in my early teens when I was in Joburg.
Yeah, early 2000s, of course you were. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
have you tried your T-bone though?
No, not yet.
Cool. Anyway,
nope.
So teen in Joburg.
Yeah, I'm a teen in Joburg, and I'm back in Malawi. And you finish your secondary school as a family that's struggling, and you're thinking, what am I going to do next? Because I can't start talking about college here. There's not enough funding here for college, and I have two siblings that are equally, in need of these funds. So what do? I start playing football. So I started playing football. Of course, it was not on the BBC level at this point in time. I was just playing, simple football in the ghetto. And when we were playing the football, it was also a church team. And these people would first start to practice for their choir. And then later on, they would come to do the football. So I would spend a good hour just waiting for these guys to come back. And then one day I'm asking them, can I come to church tomorrow? So the next day I go to the church and I see them now in a different attire, because every day I'm seeing them in shorts. And this day, everybody's putting on a suit and they're in a choir and everybody is cheering them up. And I thought, I think I can do this. I can even do it probably better than them. I started my own choir with people who had zero knowledge of music. I told them to say, no, come on. Say, have you ever written a song? I said, no. So this music we're going to do, where are we going to get the music? I told them, I believe writing music is just it's like lying to somebody. Like just tell them something they've never heard before. You get. So even the tune, just make sure you come up with a tune nobody has ever heard before. Then that's a new song and it's a lie. You understand? So these guys, okay, let's try that. So I did my first ride and I practiced with these guys and we go to church the next Sunday. And this was not my church. I was born Catholic, but I went to a Baptist church with these guys. So we go there as a visiting choir. So it's made of 6 guys who've never been in front of people anyway. So we go there and they're asking us to say, okay, so when we want to call you up in front, what's the name? And we didn't even think of a name anyway. And we're telling them, just give us a minute. We went back and said, what's our name? And somebody said, since you're the guy who's writing the music and directing, why don't we say Namadingo and the boys? I was like, no, that sounds ridiculous. So somebody says, let's say we are the Dingo Worshippers. That was the first name anybody ever called me in the music.
You know how wrong that sounds.
And now listen, he says, and now this guy says, Dingo Worshippers, okay. So the service starts and then they say, today we've got some new choirs. And it says, Dingo Worshippers, Dingo Worshippers, come in front. Give us one song. You should have seen how people laughed. Apparently they thought our God is Dingo maybe. Because they said Dingo Worshippers. How?
Yeah.
So anyway, we were standing in front of people and I'd never been in front. And I saw people, I saw the prying eyes, like everybody's looking at me.
Yeah.
Bro, I even got the key wrong. Everything was wrong about that performance, bro. People laughed at us for real. And we knocked off, we thought of giving up. Everybody anyway deserted me. I had to find new members for the choir. And then fast forward, I left. I went
like a blind leading the blind. You couldn't sing. They couldn't sing,
exactly.
Yeah.
And then after that, I left. I went to a boarding school, but I was still pursuing music. When I came back, I found the same guys that I had left. Now they have a stronger choir. They've even been recording the music. And they're making me listen to their CD.
Yeah.
At that time, we had these VCDs.
Yeah.
And they're making me listen to this music, and I felt like I have failed because I have no record to my name. These guys already putting up records, but I was the writer. So I thought, okay, now after I finished the secondary school, first of all, I finished secondary school, I thought, okay, what I have to do is probably write for myself. So that's when I started now writing the music for myself because I couldn't go to college. So I thought, let me write the music. But fast forward, performing in church, I found a lot of support from church. And that explains why my music was just gospel music, you understand? Because it's where the support was, it's where the stage was. And not that there were no challenges, there were so many challenges going there, they don't know your name. People have had difficulties with my name, you understand? A lot of people told me my name is not an artistic name.
Wait, Namadingo is actually your real name. Like,
no, it's my name. It's my name.
On your passport, when you come to Zambia, it's actually there, Namadingo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was about to pull up my passport. I forgot I'm not in Joburg. Because in Joburg, you need to move with your passport when you're just moving around. Yeah, in Zambia, I know it's cool. Just walk around. Is
immigration. So this guy moves out without his passport.
That's my surname.
That's your last name.
So it's a family name.
So your dad's
my dad,
is Mandingo too?
No. Hey, bruh. Namadingo. Can you please say that?
Mandingo.
Anyway, you were saying? Yeah.
So fast forward, I started recording. The church has supported me, and I'm so thankful to the church, bro, because that's where I began. I think 99.9% of musicians start from church. They start from church. From instrumentalists, vocalists, everybody comes from church, bro. Yeah. But church doesn't want to pay, so you run after all.
Yeah, of course. You're doing it for the Lord.
No. The Lord wants you to get paid, bro. That's the truth.
So was this church in Joburg or in Malawi?
No, this is in Malawi. This is Malawi, in the capital. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so at what point did you leave Joburg to go back to Malawi?
No, I didn't really stay there for a long time in Joburg. It was less than a year.
Okay.
I was in Joburg, but then I had frequent visits.
Did you ever get mugged?
Well, I just told you that my passport got stolen, but it was not as violent as.
You never gun to your forehead, give us your phone.
No. That was in New York. I experienced that in New York.
What, like a gun to your head?
Yeah. No, not to my head. I think it was just crossfire. You're coming out of the bank and somebody is shooting somebody. You get yeah, exactly.
Where in New York was this?
Right close to.
He also knows exactly where that happened. He would tell you the buildings and everything. Yeah, train.
No. Just close to, not Times Square. You know Queens?
Yeah, no Queens.
Yeah. Just right in Queens.
You were there?
No, I wasn't there.
All right.
No, I wasn't there.
Exactly.
No, I wasn't there.
Yeah, so that has been my life. And then after looking at my career with time, I also decided to say, no, let me change the music. Then I switched it up. I don't know if it switched it down according to other people, but I had to make sure that my message is not just strictly about the gospel being the news about Jesus Christ. Yeah. Exactly. I consider him my Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have a responsibility that goes beyond church or religion. Yeah, exactly.
And then, you know, you've broken borders. I was looking at your YouTube right now and your numbers, bruh.
You know, Coin.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I had not heard about you.
Okay.
He even called me to tell me about you. And when we got the script about you, he said patient. I actually thought that you were a girl. I kept saying to Coin, her and she.
No, wait. Just pausing your track. You know, the other time I was with Coin, he made a coin. It was on loudspeaker in the car. So, like, this is a...
Was he talking to me?
No, he was not talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Not today. That was like 4 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Now this guy is talking to some producer of some show, and he says, my guy, it's an acting thing.
Yeah.
So he says, my guy, I've got somebody who is interested in acting.
Frank Sibuku.
Now listen. Now the guy says, I hope you edit the name, because what happened, you don't want to know who it was. Anyway,
don't edit the name.
Okay, now. Now guess what?
Yeah.
He goes. So Coin said, my guy, can I bring somebody who is interested in acting? Like, this guy is happening. But the guy's like, now the guy didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, come through, come. Who is it? He said, his name is, he said, the name is Patience. The guy was like, oh, yeah. So, this girl, what we need to do? Now listen. Then he says, no, it's a guy. Then the guy goes, okay, let me check the availability of space. I was like, okay, guys. Yeah. When he just said Patience, please come through.
This is not about to be a sausage party.
Do you have any name more masculine than Patience, bro?
Namadingo.
That's your surname.
Oh, he just told you it's Mandingo, man. Is there anything masculine than Mandingo?
Very good comeback.
He adopted that name.
It's more masculine than any of your names.
Never forget that.
Any of your names that you have, bro.
Never forget that.
It won't surpass
there's no
that.
middle name, nothing.
No.
Wow.
You need to hook me up with Cherokee.
Anyway, we laugh. They know what he's talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Crap. I was saying guys with names like Patience, Precious, Hope,
Faith.
You need to be giving us your middle names, man. Like,
but I'll tell you this.
There's a guy called Faith.
Yeah, Faith Musa is one of the most brilliant artists Malawi has ever produced.
Serious?
Yeah, Faith Musa. He's a brilliant artist. You should look him up.
I've never met a guy called Faith.
So I was also saying, when you guys were talking there, I was with Coin here, and he tells me about some of the songs that he's done. So I decided to check to just go through. Yeah, exactly. And the first video that I check out, what's the name of the video that I checked out that you told me?
Mapulani.
4 million views, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, 4.4 million.
That's what I'm saying. For somebody in Central Africa, your numbers are really astronomical, man. I was also looking at what's the other one? Coin. You always the one that was. The title's gone. It'll come later. But anyway, speaking of your music, man, I think that's where we're heading now. Speaking of your YouTube numbers, astronomical. Congrats, man. Like, I don't know what your formula is, but you need to teach our guys.
Very good sangoma.
Yeah,
Malawi has got amazing.
He says very good sangoma.
Good sangomas. And looking at your YouTube, you know, I'm looking at your videos and thinking your unique style of music has, you know, broken borders and created quite an impact across the continent. You're famous everywhere. Fans love your contemporary sound. I'm curious, what type of artist would you define yourself as?
Well, first and foremost, if you have watched my videos, you notice that there's one thing that keeps appearing, which is the flag of Malawi.
Right.
If it's a video, then you're going to see a flag in almost every one of them.
Yeah.
So I believe that nobody must believe that they'll grow big or conquer numbers if you're not big at home. First, you must be accepted by your people.
But then a prophet is never accepted in his own land. So.
No. Me, I believe in you must represent your people.
Right. Represent is one thing. Being accepted by them is something different.
No. Let me tell you. For me, you know, the time I said I'm leaving Malawi, I'm going to Zambia, is because I said, I've seen a lot of jealousy here. But I think at that time I was immature. your people will show you something that you think is jealousy when it is actually love. And they will actually think they're hating when they're loving.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I have nothing for my people other than respect because of what they showed me. It's what got me here. You know, when you want to prove a point to say, I can do it, I'll rise beyond whatever you're expecting. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what my people gave me. So I thought they were being jealousy. And they thought they were hating. They didn't know they were loving.
Right.
And they were promoting me.
Make you stronger.
Exactly. So they made me believe in them to say everything I do out there. First of all, I must be identified as the Malawian.
How big are you in Malawi?
Extremely big.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't walk in a mall without.
No, I can walk. It's as I'm telling you to say, those are my people, so I can walk there. You understand? I can walk there.
Called him. That should tell you something.
You're
No, yeah,
smart.
because he was being a nuisance.
What's
at
your
the
IQ,
station,
bro?
Nah, it's not that high.
He's a college dropout.
Yeah.
Now he was being a nuisance at a statue where he was not meant to be. So it was just
So
to
the
get him
president
off. Yeah.
Calls people stand.
But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you. I think one thing that artists or musicians suffer is when you ask them like, how big are you? You understand? Like they don't want to identify themselves.
wanna
Like,
sound
should I say I am extremely big? You understand? But me, I'm going to tell you, I am. If they're going to compile a top 10, I'll be probably below 5 even. You understand?
Own
if
it, man. Own it.
In Malawi,
Yeah, if you're big,
no,
you're big, own it.
my people love me. My people support me, and my people know me.
Talk about it.
And I know my people. And I'm going to tell you, I'm here in Zambia. You understand? As much as we would want to say this is another country, of course it is. On paper, it is another country. But I'll tell you
We are
this.
one.
Here, when I land, from the security guy who is down there on the plane, he knows who I am.
Yeah, even the waitress here.
Everybody,
She went
bro.
lipstick when
Everybody.
she
Everywhere I
realized we
go,
were-
everybody
yeah.
knows who I am. When we were in the car, he said, I was just talking to one of the hosts for the program. He didn't know who you are. I said, no, it's okay. Let's just give them 5 months. They will know who I am. You get? But I'm proud of my people. I'm proud of how everybody's everybody's embraced me. You understand? And today he knows me.
Yeah.
Through him, I'm gonna know 10, 20 more people.
Exactly.
So me, I'm never offended when people say I don't know who this guy is, because that's my chance to know me. Period.
So how would you describe your music? What genre do you represent?
Back to the question.
Well,
So I think I love good music. Unlike many people that have a preference, say, "Oh no, me, I'm a hip hop guy." You understand?
Yeah.
I believe that music is an expression and it can speak to you in a different time. So when you talk about hip hop, you talk about what. As for me, I would like to believe that I'm an I'm an Afrocentric type of person when it comes to music. I wanted to have that African identity, but I'm not limited to not fuse it with anything that can make it sound beautiful. Because today I'll do a jump. I've done reggae. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm very good at it. I'm telling you, you love my reggae jump.
I like your mashups. with
I've
Peter
done
Sen.
mashups.
What's
Exactly.
What's that thing you did with Peter?
Yeah, the
Sen?
reggae
That was-
mashup. Yeah,
that was
I've done
brilliant,
reggae
yeah.
mashups at home because I find reggae to be a very easy genre to work with, where it gives you liberty to express yourself and run with your voice.
Yeah.
So I've done that with different artists, both in Malawi and here in Zambia. After that, I've done R&B music where I feel it's necessary I should do R&B music, especially when it's gospel. You want it to be mellow and stuff, so you would want to work with such kind of genres. Fast forward, I've even done hip hop, like fused hip hop in one of my songs. I tried it and it was nice and people liked it. So I'm not limited to say, this is the genre that I'm concentrating on. If I'm going to wake up today and there's a Roomba jam that we're thinking, this is it, that's it.
Interesting.
Dude, there's something I want to ask you, and I know I seem like we're digressing a bit.
But somebody order another drink for me, please.
No,
I'm
you're
joining
gonna
it.
need
Seeing
that.
as this digression,
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I heard that your president, Lazarus,
Yes.
flew to the UK to attend a virtual summit because he says his internet in Malawi was shit. Did you hear about that?
No, you asked the right person. You asked the right
about
person. I'm from Malawi. I'm from Malawi. So you're gonna hear it now from
You,
know,
yeah.
from
Yeah.
me, from a Malawian. I'll tell you that. First of all, it blew up as the president has flown out
for a virtual meeting.
for a virtual meeting. It didn't make
precise.
sense to anybody. Our president is a great man, and I was also surprised. Why are you going to go there for a virtual meeting? Until, let alone, I understood he had also other meetings that he was attending there
Right.
to start with, and he was not the only president that was there. There were lots of presidents. Of course, African presidents were there. You understand? But it was not just a virtual meeting. It was supposed to be a virtual meeting, but then they had a string of other things that they needed this guy to
Social
be there.
media, man.
Exactly. But social media just blows things out of
But
proportion.
then why would he bring his wife, his daughter's husband, and a team of I think nearly 30 people?
Okay, no problem. I'm not his spokesperson, but I'm gonna speak.
Yeah,
on,
I'm just curious.
Exactly. I'm a Malawian, so I need to take this chance and explain to you.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna tell you is, first of all, to start with the president's wife. If I was married, I would need there's not gonna be any need for me to justify why I'm moving with my wife. Just that way. If I'm a man,
She's first lady. I mean.
she's first lady. She's not just
Recognized
first
by the
lady. She's
law,
my wife.
And
it's not about
recognized by the law, yeah.
It's not about she's what. She's my wife. So I can go with my wife. And for my festivals, if I was married and I had a wife, nobody
take
should
her
be
with
asking
you.
me. She's not part of the band. She's not playing an instrument.
Why is she traveling with us?
Bruh, she plays certain instrument nobody can play.
Talk about it.
Bruh, I'm gonna go with my wife.
Talk about it.
You understand? You understand?
Yeah.
So let's give him the respect. He went there with his wife. That we have no business with.
Yeah.
He must go with his wife wherever he wants to go, except heaven. That's where he's going to go alone. But as long as he's here, let him go with his wife.
yeah.
It's okay. Now, coming to his daughter. Apparently, on record, they say she also had other duties to perform there, and the wife needed her for as her personal aid.
And her husband.
And her husband.
Yeah.
Probably the wife needed the husband now. You understand?
Other duties.
Exactly.
On Zambian
'Cause-
taxpayers'
'cause-
money.
No.
Malawians.
Sorry, on Malawian taxpayers' money.
You know, I don't want to go into details
not
of
get
how
too political,
I don't
yeah.
want to go into how,
Yeah.
how the government functions, but I know the people that look into the president's welfare. Let me tell you this, gentlemen. When I go for a gig, if you're going to invite me to Zambia for a gig, yes, you're going to pay me to perform on the stage, but I'm going to have all these things, hospitality, right? Where I'm telling you, oh no, I drink this whiskey, I need this.
Yeah.
I come with my wife, you understand? And my wife comes
About
with
that.
her husband. You understand? It's up to you to agree or not to agree. But I'm gonna tell you
Or
how
her
I roll.
boyfriend.
How I roll is how I roll, bro.
I hear
So
that.
no. For him, let's leave it to him. But it was not a virtual meeting that he attended to sit on a computer there.
Yeah, because that baffled me.
No.
But
And the
one thing that
internet
I
in
like
Malawi,
about it-
in the internet in Malawi is good.
It's
But
alright.
one that I liked
Because my
about
music
him-
is uploaded in Malawi, bro. It's not like
Yeah,
I
I know,
uploaded
right?
in
That's- yeah.
elsewhere. I uploaded in Malawi.
One thing I like about him is apparently he fired his entire cabinet for corruption. Is this true?
No. It's not his entire cabinet.
Or like most of it?
Hey, I'm out here showing like I know everything about Malawi.
I know, right?
No, it was not his entire cabinet, but I'm sure some ministers were affected, about 2 people, 3 people, but it was not his entire cabinet.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, did you see on Facebook and Twitter a couple of weeks ago, the beef between Zambia and Malawi?
It's
He
been there.
always updates me what's going on.
But it's been there like forever, bro.
That
Like
was
we
so
fight
funny.
forever, bro.
That was so fun.
Forever.
When
It's
they
funny.
were, what are you disgruntled for? About?
No, Coin is whispering nothings to me. Not sweet, just nothings.
Okay, you wanna say it out loud, Coin?
No, it's fine. You were saying? Ministers
No.
firing?
No, after the
No,
minister,
we're
we were talking about the beef between Malawi and Zambia.
Zambia.
To say that beef has always been there. It's like our thing. It's like big brother, little brother. You know, we are Chimwene. Do you know what a Chimwene means?
Yeah,
What does it mean?
In-law kind of.
Wait.
yeah, like Mlamu.
No. Now you both don't know what a
Hey,
Chimwene means.
teach us, man. I don't speak Nyanja or
So
Chewa or
Achimwene is
Senda.
my brother.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't even know that most Zambians don't know what Nyanja means. To them, it's just a language.
Oh, what does it mean?
The word Nyanja has a meaning.
Right.
Which is
Nyanja means lake. So your language is from the lake. That's why it's
Language
called
of the
Nyanja.
lake.
Language of the lake.
I remember that much in
Of
history,
Lake
yeah.
Malawi. Now, that tells you where all these Nyanjas come from. You are our people.
Right, foreigners.
Stop calling Malawi Chipata extension. You are the extension of the Nyanja.
We digress. We're talking about your music. Numbers, 4.5 million.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know there's...
what's 4.5? Or the video that I mentioned?
You're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the
No,
views,
4.4.
4.4 million. I think every time we have a Zambian artist on set, we talk about, breaking out into the international market. And people come up with all sorts of theories. Others ask questions. How do we break out as the Zambian music industry into the international market? How have you done it? From Malawi to the world, man. Like, you're all over.
Beautiful. I think this is the most serious segment of this whole chart.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because it means a lot to me anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it means a lot to everybody in the music industry, both in Malawi and in Zambia.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
This is the secret. I think artists, this is where you pay particular attention. The secrets, the ingredients.
Exactly. Gentlemen, I'll tell you that numbers are real and they don't lie. Life is a competitive sport. when you look at the numbers, we're talking of music industries in Africa that you might just narrow them down to 2 music industries.
Okay.
There's one up there that is made by countries like Ghana, Nigeria being on top.
The Afrobeats.
Now there's one down here that is made by South Africa.
The Kwaito, the house, Amapiano.
All those things.
Yeah.
And then every industry that we're calling an industry is just in-house. In Zambia, we've got our own little music industry going on.
Yeah.
We've got one in Malawi and probably all the other industries around us. But I'll tell you that our populations speak a lot on how far you can go. So Malawi has a population of just about 18 plus million people.
It's amazing how such a small country has got more people than a big country.
No, so wait, chill. Let me finish my presentation. Don't call us a small country.
How dare you disrespect him?
By square kilometers, Malawi is a way smaller country.
You know, when we were starting this interview, I thought I'm more to him. Now I think he's more of my brother than this guy. This guy's my cousin.
Yeah, exclude me now.
But what I'm telling you is,
Dish the black guy.
Malawi has 18 more or less. Zambia has 17 or 18 more or less.
You guys are busy.
Now let me tell you this.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this.
Poverty does that.
In Southern Africa, the biggest population is sitting in South Africa, which is about 50 something million. You understand? Which means the more people you have, it's an advantage.
Yeah, true.
They're speaking the same language.
Nigeria, yeah.
Exactly. And they influence other people. So whatever is coming out of South Africa is influencing us because of the numbers and because of the economy. They've got a very good, it's a sound economy. Now you look at our countries. Economically, we're struggling. Numbers, we're struggling. You understand? Because the population in Zambia cannot even beat the population in the city. In Lagos, Lagos alone has more than 20 million people.
The population of Zambia.
Exactly. Let me tell you this.
City.
If you're in Lagos and you hit in Lagos alone, you know you've made it. Because you're talking of more than 20 million people just in a city. But for me, in my city where I come from in Blantyre, we've got 1.5 million people. You understand? My language, the language I'm singing is Chewa. Okay?
Right.
Now, this language, the only country that can understand what I'm saying is Zambia. Zimbabwe, they will love what the sound, and they will relate. But if you don't get the message, you begin to appreciate the song just maybe 70-60% of the song. You understand? As much as people claim to say music is a universal language, I choose to differ. Music itself, the arrangement of melodies, of all this, all that, that's a universal language. Everybody understands when the instrument goes do. You understand? Do. You dance.
Yeah.
But when the language starts to kick in, and it sounds really beautiful, but you don't know what this person is saying.
Yeah.
Now you start appreciating just below. You understand? So in Nigeria, they have the population and the language they make sure, and now it's the pidgin. So they make sure that they put English a little bit so that you understand. So they'll do all this, porokoto. You don't understand what porokoto is, but then they'll just come in and kick in. I like your mini skirt, yo. Bugao.
Wake up.
Let me see you say. You understand. You don't know what buga is, but you understand. Let me see you say. You understand?
Yeah.
So now we must start composing and writing beyond just talking to our people.
Yeah, of course.
Because in here, bro, I'll tell you this. I've seen artists in Zambia that I listen to the sound and I'm like, this guy is a genius. Talk about Yo Maps. Talk about Maki 2. These guys, you listen to the sound and what they're doing, it's beautiful. But if they're only going to sing it in Nyanja and they're only going to stick to Bemba, you must know that that song might sound beautiful elsewhere, but it will not mean as much as it means to the Zambians.
Mapulani has a lot of English in it, has it?
No, it doesn't have a lot of English. That's why that
I'm trying to get your logic here, because that's
okay. I'll tell you this. How I broke out from Malawi to here is because now I understood how Zambians think. Zambians, especially the ones in Lusaka, your language, there's a lot of English going on in the Nyanja. You understand? Everything. Meaning so. Those are English words.
English connotations.
Just Nyanjalized, you understand? So immediately I started putting some nice English parts in my chewa.
Nyanjalized.
Exactly.
English,
exactly. You say, oh, you were my running mate. When you start putting these things, it's catchy for them. You get?
Yeah.
So this is not, I'm telling you, bro, when you see successful people, This goes out to everyone. When you see successful people, it's not by accident, bruh. Somebody has calculated the success. So this is where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go like that and take that turn. But people think, no, it's just by accident. Of course, success can happen accidentally, and it won't last for a night if it's accidental.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna blow out in Zambia in 2019, 2020 you're happening, 2022 you're sitting on a podcast, they're still talking to you as somebody in Zambia.
Yeah.
Then, bruh, you've got it all calculated. You must calculate how you're gonna move. So for me, I'm more into the language game to say we need to use a universal language, not in the whole song. And our people, sometimes I see our people don't want that to happen, you understand? Like they want you to follow them instead of them following the change. Like I see like Yomams did a song, there was a song, Location or something like that. And he used a lot of English in it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
For me, that was a plus. Because now...
That song is a hit even in Tanzania.
Exactly.
Big, yeah.
So what I'm saying is we must stop now. We need to enlarge our territory by making sure that somebody's understanding what we're saying. It's no longer about the beat. Anybody can make a beat, but the message, bro. Now that's where we need to go.
Why do love songs come? Love songs come easily to you, right? Like I think you were more love songs than anything else in your catalog, right?
No. I have more gospel songs, but Zambians have known me for the love songs.
Love songs. Oh,
exactly.
Right.
Actually, probably other Zambians don't know that I have gospel songs.
Why do you think they know you more for the love songs? Do you think Zambians are more romantic?
Look at my serious
Zambians
face.
are
Wait,
more
don't look at his
romantic.
Here, because he's not.
No. But I'm going to tell you this. When it comes to why do I think Zambians don't know more of my love songs, is because the first song they heard from me, not necessarily the first song. There are other Zambians who knew me Kudala. I'll use a local word, Kudala. They knew me Kudala. But a lot of Zambians knew of my name with Mapulani.
Yeah,
so that was a love song.
I first heard it from Mount Sampa.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I heard
Miles
he flew
Sampa,
you
really.
in.
Yeah, he did. And paid a lot of money. I'm not going to say how much it was, but it was a lot of money.
What did he pay for? For your performance?
Yeah, for the performances he's waiting. Yeah.
Was it the one in the stadium?
In the morning I did it at the stadium. In the evening it was at Bonanza. It was indoor.
Where is he? He's pretty quiet.
No, he's around. No, he's an MP now.
We need to have him on this. Yeah, he's an MP.
Yeah, you should. He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
It'd be nice to have.
No, he's a great guy. You should have that guy. That guy is a great guy. I'll tell you. I've
I
sat
wonder
with
if he
him.
watches our podcast.
I'm sure he's watching now.
Yeah. He should be watching now.
He's watching now.
Can somebody please
Shout out to Miles Sampa.
Miles Sampa, please, if somebody is watching this and he isn't, please tag him in this. We don't see Boba TV anymore.
No, it's there. You know me.
But it's not that active.
He's there now. He's doing cookery corner.
serious?
Yeah. No, he's an MP now. He's responsible for quite a big things than he was. So he needs to be serious.
But
with
he
his
was
job
responsible
now.
for Lusaka too, but then that's when he made the most noise.
Yeah.
No, because he was the man of the city, whereby you're representing the city. Now he's representing a constituency, isn't it?
Which is smaller.
Not the whole
Which
city.
is smaller than the city.
No, it's
so
not.
why
It's
is
not
he
about
quiet
now. He's narrowed down and he's pinpoint the problems, bro.
Oh, he's contributed to making laws. He's
Exactly.
a lawmaker.
He's a
now,
lawmaker
so it makes
now.
all the difference.
Exactly.
Now,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Interesting.
Exactly, gentlemen.
You're from your music. I'm sure you've experienced a lot of, or you just love women, or you've experienced a lot of.
No, I love women.
You love women.
I do.
Okay.
You don't love women?
No, I do, but
Do you love women?
Bro. Does a bear shit in the woods?
why are we asking questions that we know the answer to?
Since we're on the topic of asking obvious questions.
I know, right? And then
Exactly.
I'm looking at articles about you, and I'm reading here that you got engaged to your long-term sweetheart, the beautiful, what's her name again?
Rihanna Rice?
Rihanna Rice?
Yeah.
Rihanna, is she black?
She's what we call colored, but if you go to America now, colored is
Mixed race,
black.
she's
black.
black.
Exactly.
Oh, her cooking must be fire.
In 2019, I'm reading here, actually.
No, because I've never met a colored girl who can't cook.
No, you're right, man.
Yeah.
Right?
You're very right. You're right. Yeah.
But then again,
Coloreds,
let me tell you
spices
something.
and
Let me
stuff.
tell you something though. Don't ever cross the colored. Because if
They'll shoot you in the
stereotypes.
stomach.
no, I'm telling you this now.
Stereotypes. They're not all
Getting-
violent, man.
Getting stabbed by a colored counts as natural causes. If you die,
That's very stereotypical, bro. Are we saying all black people in America are criminals? Or all Arabs are terrorists?
who said anything about that?
It's the same category you're putting coloreds in.
No, I'm
It's like you're saying that, they're all violent.
no,
Are they?
No. I'm saying most are.
Has she ever attacked you before? With a knife? He has to think.
No. There's no such a thing. Attacks with a knife.
No. Anyway, we're talking
Well, the
about.
Mandingo puts her in a place, right?
Namadingo.
We're talking about Rihanna, right? And I was reading here.
Rihanna.
It's with an E, right? Rihanna.
It's Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Rice.
Yes, Rihanna.
Like Rihanna the singer?
Rihanna is pronounced Rihanna or Rihanna? I don't know.
I don't know, but do you spell it the same way? You're reading it.
It's
Hey,
Rihanna.
dude, you're reading it.
Anyway, the name is Rihanna.
But why are we trusting the college dropout to read stuff? How do you pronounce? How do you spell it?
Rihanna. It's pronounced
he said it.
Rehana. I think, yeah.
Okay.
Rihanna.
This is why I don't trust people with 3 degrees, man. Like, look at this. Anyway, you've had like in music videos and stuff. Like I'm seeing here. We've not seen any
she hot?
wedding.
The
wedding
most recent music video.
Yeah, we're not seeing any wedding pictures.
Well,
What's
which
the story with that,
music
man?
video is that? I'd like to see what she looks like.
It's called Bafumubani. It's spelled with a B. Bafumubani.
Okay.
Are we hearing any wedding bells soon with Rihanna?
By the way, can I take a leak? Because like I've tried to make sure that I'm professional.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
This will go down in history as the first
ahead,
episode
go
where the
ahead.
guest walks up to take a leak.
In fact, no, it's cool. In fact,
We can continue without you, Namadingo.
Yeah.
But be quick.
dude.
Yeah.
I was watching.
Yeah.
I was watching this.
If you don't come back.
I was watching
Yeah.
this TikTok video. Coin, I need your opinion on this.
I think you can.
Yeah, come through for the minute or two that he's away. So this woman,
You're about to be famous. Say hi to
you're about to
mom.
be famous. Listen
Your dad
to
who taught me in grade 5.
listen to this scenario.
Yeah.
So here's a question, and I ask you two guys: if you have got a baby mama,
Yeah.
and you've got a kid with her, but
That's how she became baby
has,
mama, yeah. Yeah.
But she has 3 other kids, not by you, by other niggas. Are you responsible for feeding the 3 other kids?
There's a politically correct answer.
No, say,
Oh,
say
listen, no, the glass is half empty, half full. Depends
think
which angle
about
you
it.
see it.
Don't
No,
think
no,
about it.
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know,
You got a master's degree, bro. So we trust your answer.
No, I want to hear yours first.
No. I wouldn't. To be honest, I wouldn't take you.
thank God Doc is here to answer the question.
No, you answer before you go.
Well, listen, if you meet this amazing woman and you fall in love and she tells you, listen, these are the people that I have in my life and they mean this to me.
Oh, that's different. Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, that's why I'm saying it's half
No,
empty, half
I
full.
say baby mama, you're not with her.
You know, no.
I'm not with her.
Yes, she's a baby mama. You're
Listen,
not with her.
people
My
can
child
love.
is my responsibility. Their fathers need to show up.
That's his opinion.
You're talking about baby mamas.
That's-
I know nothing about that now.
He knows nothing about it.
That's interesting. But I share the same sentiment as you. I'm not feeding those 3 other bastards.
She's got my son.
That's who
And
I'm
it-
feeding. That's who
That
I am.
woman, though.
Say again,
That woman, though.
fam. She's collecting those kills like TikToks.
There's her and the.
But anyway, I'm
forefathers.
back, gentlemen.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Namadingo, can you talk about your faith and your philanthropy?
Okay.
There's so much to find about you on the internet, man. It's interesting. And it has to be mentioned that, despite being in an industry that promotes sex, money, and alcohol, drugs, you have maintained your faith and, the charitable side of you, which is admirable. Okay? I need to ask this, and I'm reading something here. You began your career as a gospel musician before switching to mainstream R&B. What led you to rebrand your music? I know you touched a bit on this, but you didn't go deep into why you
Money.
rebranded. Yeah, was it the money?
Okay, I'll tell you that when I realized that this gift was not just there to look cool or to just say I'm directing people into the heavens gates, I realized that I've been gifted so that I can also make ends meet. You understand? Not just for myself. I've got a mother. I've got siblings. My dad is late, like since 2014.
Yeah, same
And-
year, my dad.
Exactly. So I realized that this is a money-making tool. What I did not come to peace with was the idea of making the money while saying Jesus, Jesus. Me, I until now, I don't agree with that. I cannot make money off the name of Jesus. You understand? If I really believe I'm talented and I want to make money with this talent, I've been given this tool so that I can empower myself financially, then I must find other topics to address. Okay? The Jesus topic must be given for free because the Bible says we've been given for free and we must give for free. So he's given me the gift for free And if I want to give it back to you, putting the message of God on it, that I cannot sell to you. So for me, my principle is simple to say, if I sing about Jesus, that's a free song. If I'm going to go do a show in the name of Jesus, that's a free show. But if I'm going to sing about love, now I'm talking about your issues that you're meeting and I'm entertaining you.
Now your ass got to pay.
Now you guys must pay me. You understand?
Yeah.
So I had to make peace with myself to say, if I really want to make money with this, if I'm going to be charging people, say, for you to fly me to Zambia, you must do this, you must do this, or I drink this, I do that. That I cannot put Jesus there. He must not be involved in such kind of business. That's me. And he does not hate that. He likes it. You understand? Because he's given me the gift so that I make a living out of the gift. He's gifted other people too. When I see people who are accountants, I find them to be gifted. Because me, I'm not good with numbers. It means that guy is good with numbers. So he's been gifted by God.
True.
But you will not find a gospel accountant. You understand? An accountant is an accountant. It's money. Let's just calculate. You understand? So why do you want me? I've also been gifted that I can sing, but you want me to just talk about Jesus? No. For me, if I sing a song, I must make sure I sing a song people can dance at a wedding and they'll pay me in return. And I get money to do it.
Pastors make their money?
How do pastors make their money? No. According to the Bible, we're supposed to take care of pastors. Not pay them. We must take care of them. There's a difference.
So that's according to the Bible.
According to the Bible, you must take care of them.
So, but right now, how is it done?
I know they are paid, some of them.
By who?
By people. They'll tell you, pay me.
If it's by if it's by the church, why doesn't the church pay you as well for providing entertainment?
No. Me, I'm going to tell you this. Church, I find church to be, you must be called for you to go into that. It's a ministry.
My mom used to call me to church.
Exactly. It's a ministry. You must be called to minister.
Yeah.
That is not one of these things where you've finished secondary school and you're thinking, okay, what should I do now to make money? And then you think, let me be a pastor. No. You must feel the calling that I really want to serve the Lord. So when you go there, you must expect that people can take care of me, or the Lord will just take care of me through the people or in his miraculous ways. But if he doesn't, I must not make somebody say, you must give me because I am a pastor. No.
So right now, how are pastors paid?
How are pastors paid right now? Of course, we've got proper structured churches. We've got structured, what I call them. We've got proper structured churches that do have pastors that have gone to the theological college. You need to have all these certificates that you are a certified pastor. You've gone through the college though, and then you'll be on a payroll. You get
what, the church's payroll?
Yes, the church's payroll. You literally have a salary, I'm sure. And then when you're on the church's payroll, it's the money that comes from all these collections, Shamsani, all these projects that the church has. But the church is responsible for you. So there is a whole management that knows that, we need to pay the pastor.
So then does the pastor then pay
who?
Tax on that salary? Because churches don't pay tax.
No, I'm not sure how it works in Zambia, but in Malawi,
you know what I mean, right? Because there's that personal income tax.
Yeah, the churches don't.
But churches don't pay tax.
No, I don't
but
think
if it's earning a salary, then by law,
what the structures are like in the church.
I don't know if I've never asked the pastor. I don't know if they call it salary for the pastor.
Or it's just an allowance.
Let's just say it's monthly income. We don't know what it is.
And then your day one fans
knew you gospel fans. Yes,
they were your gospel fans. They felt betrayed, and there was a lot of backlash.
Of course, there was. It was really.
How did you deal
bad
with this though?
Now that's when there's a documentary that I'm going to endorse that you guys should watch it. It's on Netflix. It's called How to Make a Tyrant. Some powerful stuff,
I've seen
bro.
it. Where they speak about Idi Amin.
Exactly, and all these
different
people,
episodes.
like everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this. The number one thing for you to become a tyrant, they say, you must believe in yourself more than anybody will ever believe in you. That's the number one ingredient. Bruh, me, I don't think there's anybody who believes in me than me. Me, I believe in myself. When I said, I'm not, because I really literally made a statement to say, I am no longer a gospel musician. I can only sing gospel because I want to advance the message, because it's a commission by Christ to say, go ye to the ends of the world and preach the message. You understand?
Yeah.
So wherever I'll go, on tours, I can preach the message. But for me to make a living, I cannot make a living through his name. You understand? So fast forward, I believed in myself more than they believed in me. So I said, I'm not going to be called a gospel musician. I'm just a musician, but I can sing gospel. And then people say, oh no. People were writing, I've deleted each and every one of your songs has been deleted from my iPad. I saw people writing and said, but I believed in myself more than they believed in me. Fast forward. Those were the same people booking me for weddings to go and sing my plan.
Would you call them hypocritical?
So never take anything personal.
Would you call them hypocritical?
No? Not at all. Because I believe, people sometimes get swayed off their calling because somebody is commenting on Facebook. They tell you, no, I will never listen to you again. You're like this, blah, 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 blah. Me, I'll never listen. The truth is, you must know that that's somebody commenting on that Facebook post. After they finish commenting, they'll eat their meal, they'll go be with their wife. They'll forget about their comment.
Yeah.
But me, I don't forget about my career. I'm there every day. So every time I see things like this, I know that no, tomorrow they'll change. Tomorrow they'll tell me, hey, my plan is a big hit, bro.
And they'll forget what they said. Yeah, true.
Exactly.
And then you're deep into philanthropy. In addition to your faith, you're always giving up. What are you working on now in terms of philanthropy?
I'll tell you that I was in Malawi just 5 days ago. When I went there because I was hired by an organization that wants to raise money for people who are having a hard time paying their school fees, tuition fees.
Serious?
In the university. But I'll tell you this, when I went there and we did the raising of the money, then somebody commented on my Facebook post. They said you should also come to the Malawi College of Health Sciences. Okay? We also have that problem here. And I postponed my flight the next day and I went there myself with my own capacity as me. I didn't go there with the organization.
Yeah.
So I went there and I listened to this gentleman and they told me the problems. Bruh, at this college, this is where they only offer certificates and diploma programs. Like you can get a degree at the Malawi Health Sciences. But these are the guys that after they graduate, these are the guys that are going to work in deepest of, in the rural areas.
Yeah.
Now, these are also the guys that are not considered by the loans board of the government. You can't get a loan to go and study at that school.
Yeah.
You understand? So what did I do? I listened to their story and I say, I am now going to represent you guys in my own capacity as me. I'm going to make sure that... So I asked them, do you have businesses that are owned by students? The answer was no. So from their food on the campus, their barber, everything is owned by certain people, private people who are not assisted. So I told them to say, what I'll do is I'll just raise about $3,000 and give it to you guys. What you guys need to do is have your own catering service here, where you raise your own money.
Yeah.
And then you help the students that are in problems here.
Yeah.
You understand? Because if I'm going to go there and pay somebody's school fees, who's going to pay the next semester?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Probably that person
you're not giving them fish. You're teaching them how to fish.
So my point was, I cannot raise the money I will just raise about $3,000.
Yeah.
I'll bring the $3,000 to you guys. Establish your own restaurants, your own barber shops, your own whatever you have here that is running as a business must belong to you.
What I'm saying is, mic is off.
You've got...
His mic is off. What?
Since when did you become a sound engineer?
For how long has it been off?
Check mic 1 2. Can you hear me in this one?
Change it to 5,000. Switch it on.
Can you hear me in this one? Let's just swap.
Yeah, this one's. Can you hear me now? Yeah, this one's fully charged.
So how are we going to go back now?
Nah, let's just go forward, man.
But to be honest, guys, I'm enjoying this conversation.
Wait, no, don't worry, we're good.
I'm just telling you what I'm doing.
Wait, dude, you've got 1 million followers on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I said in the introduction. Yeah.
I was the first guy to have 1 million followers in both countries, not just
Zambia and Malawi.
Even combine them, put them together.
Speaking of Zambia,
Why are you yelling?
I'm reminded here. Can I do my talking? Last year in 2021.
Yeah, but don't yell though. Jesus Christ! You just ate.
I am speaking.
And I just yelled about.
I am an orator and I speak clearly.
Nigga, can you calm down?
Shut up. Last year in 2021, Namadingo, you posted on your Instagram that you had been signed to Zambian record label Elation.
That was last year?
Yeah, that was last year.
No, that's years back, bro.
You sure?
I've been in this kind of since 2018.
Kaluba lied to you?
Who's telling you that?
Kaluba.
Lying to you.
Fired. And then I'm trying to understand, why did you decide to sign to a Zambian label? Were you running away from toxic fans in Malawi, backlash? What were you running away from, and why sign to a Zambian label?
No, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
These are the facts. But the time I got signed to a Zambian label, it was pretty much the same time the label was established. And we did not have Kalandanya at that time. We did not have Nexus at that time. All I'm trying to say is we didn't have labels, both in Zambia and in Malawi. What we had is probably studios, okay? Studios where you hear, oh, this. But it was not labels necessarily. So when we had this, I met this guy and he had the passion for the music. He's a lawyer, by the way. So I met this guy and he had passion and he told me I would like to establish a label.
Yeah.
And I said, oh yeah, that's good. No, I can help you through. So he was establishing the
Are we
label.
talking about socks?
Yeah, socks, yeah.
Yeah,
So he
okay.
was establishing the label and I was there. You understand? So after he established it, registered it as a business, it was only normal that I'm on the label too. And in Malawi at that time, we only had one label as well. I don't mean people who consider themselves labels like producers. I know producers consider themselves as labels sometimes. But I'm talking about a whole management team that has got a financial backing, proper backing to say we're going to produce, we're going to do this. So that's how I met that guy and I thought, no, let's work together. I needed the assistant, and he needed somebody to be there. So I was on a label and we had Wezi. Wezi was on the same label.
I remember that much, yeah.
Yeah, and we had a couple of other guys as well. That's what made me sign to the label.
And then you've blended in so well. You're Malawian, you've blended in so well. Like, how was it so easy for you to, fit in so well into our industry here?
It's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
To say the boundary that is set by countries, mostly it's the language. It's not necessarily the border that we see.
Yeah.
It's the language. If I get out of Malawi and go into Tanzania, if you just 1,000 kilometers into Tanzania and I'm in Dar es Salaam and somebody say, hey, unasema wewe, I don't understand. Now I know I'm in a different country.
Yeah.
But bruh, I land at KK.
And you hear Nyanja.
Mulibwanji.
Language of the
Really?
lake.
Really? No, come on. And then I say, what's your name? Oh, I'm Piri, I'm Banda. Come on. I'm still in the same land.
It's Piri in Malawi,
So this
Zambia, Zimbabwe, South Africa.
This is not me
White
blending
guy,
in.
separated us.
Yeah, let's set the record straight. This is not me blending in. This is just me being me. You are thinking I'm blending in, but I'm
Yeah.
just at home.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You want to say something?
Nope.
And you've done collaborations with, if I remember correctly from the top of my head, Roberto, Your Maps, J Rocks. Which has been your most favorite collabo you've done in Zambia?
Favorite. No, you see how these people are different. They're different. Everybody's different.
He was trying to set you up.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you,
Was actually.
Roberto is not Your Maps. Your Maps is not, so I cannot say Your Maps is my favorite.
Yeah,
No.
he was setting you up.
Exactly. I'm going to tell you that these men have accomplished great things.
Yeah.
Talk about Roberto when he came with the Marola.
Yeah.
Bruh, that jam in Malawi and Faz. I don't know, countries there, Liberia, people in China. You understand? So when he did that song and then you meet that guy, you're sitting in the same studio and you're collaborating. It's an honor.
Yeah.
And you're there rubbing shoulders with that greatness.
So that was your favorite collaboration?
No, now listen. So you finish that and then after you're done, like, I was with Roberto today. Tomorrow you hear Your Maps calling, hey, yo, I've got this joint we need to do. You're like, this is Your Maps, right? Why is it finally? It's happening.
Yeah.
You sit with that guy. Even the picture that I took with Your Maps,
Yeah.
we put it out there. It went viral. The picture, just the picture, because people could not imagine this chemistry. These guys just come together. You understand?
Yeah.
And then I met Peterson. Peterson is like that legend. We were listening to all those Fendera Fendusas in Malawi before I knew that I can happen in Zambia. Now you meet that guy. You cannot compare him to say, now Your Maps was greater than this one. No. Nobody's greater than nobody, bruh. You will
Serious,
never be.
huh?
Nobody will ever be greater than nobody. Not Namadingo,
So-
not Your Maps. We're just all great.
So what are you learning here that you're teaching people in Malawi? Something that's not being
The
done in Malawi.
organization of the industry.
We're organized.
Not that you're organized than anyone in the world.
Yeah?
You're just organized.
More organized than Malawi.
Wait.
Yeah?
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that if you're going to go on YouTube, when you talk about organization, when you go on YouTube and you see the quality of videos that are being produced in Zambia,
Yeah.
you see that these fellas are understanding the assignment quickly. You understand? It does not mean we cannot catch up. We must learn. This is not a competition where there's a winner and a loser. Anytime we can overtake. So what I'm learning here is when I went back home, I said, the fellas that side, I think they're hungry for quality.
Which side?
This side here, there's hunger for quality here.
Mm.
You see the young men that are doing videos here. They're producing massive projects that I'm thinking we should have this at home. Probably we have one person at home who's doing that same quality, but then you have 5 people here that are doing the same quality. You understand? So we must catch up. And I love the hip hop industry here. The hip hop here, it has claimed its respect. You understand? I see people listen to hip hop here. When you talk of names like Slap D, Makitu, these are people that can equally be listened to by older people. You get like they know their lines. If you're gonna recite a line here, they will tell you, "Oh, that's a Slap D line." You get. It's not the same thing at home. At home, we're still in that era where you despise hip hop. You understand?
Isn't Tay Green holding it down in Malawi though?
No, Tay Green is like the king. You understand? It's like somebody you've seen from the past in the present and you're hoping you see him in the future. You understand?
Yeah.
So he's been there for so long and he has represented hip hop for so long that he's an ambassador of hip hop. You understand?
Yeah.
But what I'm talking about here is the acceptance that has happened in Zambia. Zambia has accepted the hip hop culture. Oh well, I don't know about the culture, but I'm sure they've accepted the
music,
the
at
rap.
least. Yeah.
No, hip hop is a whole different thing. The rap here you have accepted. The hip hop is what I'm not sure if you have accepted. Because now there you have the dance, you have the graffiti, you have the spoken word, you know, all those
dress
things.
code.
And the dress code. You know, the dress code I'm sure you have not accepted. That I'm sure. I'm sure you have not accepted.
Dude, here's what I want to find out. Is there any sound that you feel is unique to Malawi or Zambia, seeing that you've been to both? Because if you go to South Africa, you get Kwaito. It's unique. The sound is unique to that. There's Amapiano, there's house music. If you go to Zimbabwe, there's Sungura. If you go to Nigeria, etc., the Afrobeats. Is there any sound that is unique to these two countries that you close your eyes, you hear, you'll be like, Malawi?
That's from Zambia.
Zambia.
In all honesty, I don't wanna be patriotic on this one. Malawi and Zambia need to come together and identify to say this is our sound.
So it's a no then.
Yeah, because when you look at, let me tell you this, I've been on the road before from Malawi to South Africa and came all the way back here, and I will tell you that when I entered Mozambique, just from common taxis, the sound tells you that now you're in Mozambique.
What, the Kizomba?
You know you're in Mozambique.
Yeah.
When you enter Zimbabwe and you start listening to all these Alik Machenso sounds, but even these guitars you're listening to, you know I am in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
When you enter South Africa, you know. When you enter Malawi, you'll be confused. Because you listen to all these sounds now, reggae, all this, rumba, this, you not really know. Even our weddings, you understand? Our weddings, bruh. If you bring someone if you bring an alien in Malawi to a wedding, or especially a traditional wedding, they tell you this is a chinkoso. We call it chinkoso. Traditional. 90% is going to be Nigerian music and South African music playing. Unless when they say, oh, now we need the parents to come in. That's when you hear
an old song.
An old song. It will not be a song of it will be an old song. Now,
we've got a Sakala Brothers
because you relate, I'm thinking that's the same thing here.
Yeah. Anytime they
how do you go to a Zambian wedding that is just infested with Nigerian music, South African music, until they say, now we are calling parents. Oh, now it's like our industry is for parents. You understand? Just call it a parents industry.
Yeah, but I think here we've seen Makitu, Your Maps sort of take center stage now at weddings.
No, that's good. That's good.
I'm sure you will agree with me.
Exactly. No, I agree with you.
Sorry?
That's hip hop.
He started doing songs, Your Maps?
That relates,
But that's hip hop.
No, but I'm telling you, this is an honest conversation. This is beyond just this podcast. To say, when you go to the wedding, a wedding must identify. A wedding is not like a birthday. A birthday comes every year, bruh. A wedding, you're probably thinking it will come once in my life. You understand? So every song that is played at that event means something. That's the song your mom came in and danced on that day. You understand? You cannot be playing songs from Congo. Say, oh no, his friends from work. it's Diamond. Oh, the friend of the girl. I'm a Nikki. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
That defines you as a people. You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to blame the people that are wedding. I'm also not going to blame the artists, but I think we must collaborate. We must be proud of ourselves, bro.
True story, man.
If you go to South Africa and you see a traditional wedding, bro, you'll not hear nobody there. You just be hearing
They're
all these
proud.
Zulu Maskandi songs. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, bro.
Yeah.
The same with Tanzania. Why is it that Malawi and Zambia, when it comes to
Tanzania
us,
even goes
we will
as
import?
far as the language, they will not speak any other language apart from Swahili. Well, they will.
Even
very
in the
few.
parliament.
Yeah, it's Swahili.
In the parliament, they say we speak
everything,
Swahili
yeah.
even in the parliament. Us, it's like it's a measure of, I don't know.
It's a measure of intelligence.
It's English.
But it's not.
It's,
Yeah, it's not. That's what I'm
no,
saying.
it's not.
Even if a 3-year-old speaks English, we regard them intelligent because they speak English. When
Me, English is like my third language. I think I can speak very good Chichewa. It's my mother tongue. Tumbuka, I speak very good Tumbuka. I'm not intimidated by English. You understand?
Yeah.
If I cannot express myself in English, I'll just come to Chichewa and tell you what it is. Because when I'm angry, when you're angry, that's when you define who you who you are. Comes out when you're angry, not when you're happy. When you're happy, you speak English.
And that's the other thing as well. That
Me, I can shout in English. I must be honest. If I'm really angry,
I've always said, like, have you ever thought about what language are your thoughts in,
or your dreams.
or your dreams?
Yeah.
Like if in your mind you're thinking, from here I have to go to Charleston and then town, what language are you thinking?
Yeah. It's why Zambians speak a lot with the we're translating. What's coming from the brain is in Bemba. By the time it reaches the mouth, you have to buffering. You have to translate. So as a result, there's a lot of even Mike. I think that's how Mike.
When I'm writing a song, even if it's an English song, I will not write it in English. First, it must come
in your local language.
Then I will translate it.
Namadingo, this podcast has unintentionally, become a platform to talk about mental health.
Okay.
And I think we need to bring it up here as well because you're a person who's well-traveled. You're in a stressful industry where you need to keep up.
43 countries and counting.
You see what I mean? And a lot of stress comes with that, and it affects your mental health in one way or another. And like I said, this podcast has become an advocate sort of mental health. A lot of people look up to you, I must say, and
1 million
plus
at the least.
And people respect you as an artist and as a man as well. The conversation on mental health has become crucial for our generation, I must say. I need to ask this. Everyone has a story to tell. Do you mind sharing any of, your past traumas or difficult times in your life as we talk about mental health right now?
No, I'll tell you this, that like today I'm drinking. I'm having whiskey, yeah. But I only started drinking in 2018.
Wow.
Is that the year when the World Cup was in Russia? 2018?
2018?
It's obvious. I don't know why that is obvious, but
I'm not sure what that is obvious.
I think it's 2018.
Who said obviously?
He said obviously it was in Russia in 2018.
I can't remember. I'm not a soccer fan. I can't remember when the
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, anyway. Last World Cup.
Exactly. To answer your question, I'll start from there to say, in 2018, I was on my second world tour. That's 13 countries in Europe alone. And I'm there, and people are going to the World Cup. And I found myself, the first day Germany had a game, I was in Germany. And I'm sitting with people. In Germany, drinking is like a culture. You understand? Like everybody drinks.
Yeah.
And every home, every hotel I go to, everything, the first question they're asking me is, can we offer you a cold beer? And I say, no, I don't drink. And when they ask me why, and I'm telling them, no, I'm a Christian. They were laughing. So what does it got to do with your faith? And now I go to this game.
Yeah.
That's where I started drinking. So it's not like I started drinking Godala. It was 2018. I remember Germany scored in the very last minute. It was a free kick.
Yeah.
And you should have seen this club
Erupt.
bruv, and people banging the tables, and the glasses were jumping to the tables like that. And there was this huge glass.
The picture, yeah.
It's about, to drop. And I hold it like this. And everybody looked at me and said, drink, drink, drink. And I'm thinking, come on, guys, they have won. I cannot say I don't drink.
Peer pressure.
And you
That was
loved
the
what you
beginning.
tasted?
Now listen.
And how you felt?
No.
Yeah.
That was just one glass. And then I
Okay.
continued throughout the night. Oh, I can't believe this is me telling everybody how I started drinking. But first of all, let me tell you this.
Podcast has that effect, yeah.
Let me tell you this. I know there are people that don't drink out there, but when I started drinking, there was this sixth sense that opened. You understand? I'm not encouraging you to drink. There's a sixth sense.
You're gonna find a sixth sense.
But I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're thinking different than how you were thinking anyway.
Yeah.
But fast forward, and then after I started drinking, when I came back home, how will I let my mom know that now I drink? You understand?
And you're a gospel artist.
And I'm a gospel artist that drinks. And then I come to Zambia, and I have drinking friends, and we're drinking. And all those people that are drinking with me who didn't know I drink, and we're drinking together. But I'll tell you that when people that didn't know, we're finding out. Brother, it was just that mental torture, you understand? Like, oh my God, I'm the devil, you understand? And you go to family meetings where nobody drinks and you're the only guy who says he wants to drink, you understand?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm going to break another record, so I'll go and take a pee again. Now that's what happens when you drink.
Too much whiskey, huh?
You know, for me, this begs the question. I think I brought this up on the Jimmy K episode. Why is drinking in especially the Pentecostal denomination looked down upon as almost a sin when all you've done is take alcohol? You haven't sinned. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean because I don't go to those churches.
Yeah, that's what I'm just asking. I think Jimmy K gave us quite an answer about that. He didn't. He just said he doesn't drink. It's own personal choice. I think.
How's that guy's beef with
Ephraim? I met Ephraim at the mall. When? A few days ago, and I asked him to come on the podcast. Says, I will come any day. Call
just
me,
don't talk about that
but
shit.
just don't bring up the Jimmy K issue.
Wait, is Ephraim a pastor?
No, Ephraim's a gospel artist.
Okay.
Yeah. So he said, just don't bring up the Jimmy K issue. I will not talk about that. But we can talk about anything else. I said, I've got all the juice on you, bro.
Oh, man. So is he coming?
Yeah, we just need to give him a call. He should be coming anytime soon.
Oh, that's the first question then. The Jimmy K shit.
We'll start from there.
Yeah. You tell me what not to ask you. Guess what I'm going to ask
Exactly.
you? That's the same damn shit.
Engineer, I hope my mic is still on proper.
It's still on proper now. Namadingo, you're a man. And I like
A young man. Don't just
a
say
young man. Okay, cool. We'll
I'm a young man.
we'll work with that. And we talk about how difficult it is for men to open up.
Did we get an answer out of?
Oh yeah, I was telling
about
you
the
to say
mental
when I
health?
started drinking, and then people, say, "Oh no, this, oh no, that."
Yeah, the family.
Yeah, I was
we come to
affected
this,
mentally. I was really affected mentally because I'm now thinking I'm the devil. You understand?
Yeah.
And how I handle these things. But first of all, as I told you that I believe in myself more than I believe in anybody. I'll tell you that when it comes to mind strength, like you really need to be strong in there. As much as you depend on motivational speakers or watch all these videos, but the truth is, it's a personal decision to be strong. First, you must decide that I'll be strong. That's the number one thing for me. You must make a personal decision to be strong. Then move beyond that. Now you get to be motivated by other people, read all these motivational speeches and everything that can come, all this information that can come. But first and foremost, you must decide to be strong. Nobody will do stuff for you, bro. True. Nobody is coming to strengthen you. You must go out there and be strong.
But that's the thing. I was saying Elson loves bringing up on most of our episodes, and I said earlier that we've unintentionally become like an advocate for mental health, this podcast. You're talking about how a man should be strong.
Because
But then there are fights. You can win a fight that's visible as a man. You know what I mean? But the most difficult fight is one that's within you. You know what I mean? So you saying that already makes me feel like you fight with a lot of things inside you, but you actually need therapy and you never go.
Things, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of things. Let me say, you say I need therapy, but I never go. Like, go talk
Because you're
to
saying
someone.
a man has to be strong. Don't you feel maybe a man also needs therapy?
No, but I'm gonna tell you this. I have passed through times where I'm thinking, I have to stop the music, or I should go out there and tell everybody I've retired. I can no longer do this. You understand? But what keeps me going is the belief. The same thing I'm talking about. The belief in myself more than somebody believes in me. You understand? But I'm also going to tell you one thing that is a personal experience. When you go out there and there's someone who encourages you, bruh, that goes a long way.
Yeah, true.
I've gone out there literally on the internet. I go in the internet space, I'm on Facebook, and somebody writes good about me. A good thing. Oh no, I like this guy, oh blah 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 blah. Dude, that just would uplift me to a certain space where I can maneuver, you understand? Therefore, I've always told people to say, make sure that you encourage each other. It might sound simple to encourage someone, but the truth is, it goes a long way, bro. I've faced times whereby I'm thinking this is totally done, and then somebody just comes and says, you're a genius. My God, I told my wife to say, this guy, there's nobody like this guy.
Goes a long way.
Me, I'm thinking, I was about to give up. Okay, now I'll go out as the best guy.
You remind me of, what's that comedian chick? She sort of started blowing up big time now in Hollywood. The one who's
the black one.
Yeah, the black one who was groomed by Kevin Hart. What's her name again?
Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, when she was on Drink Champs.
So Tiffany Haddish was groomed by Kevin Hart,
wasn't she? Kinda.
I think you made that.
Okay.
No, I think he sort of helped her grow. No, she said that in the interview.
Okay, go ahead.
And in that interview, she brought up an issue about awards, and I think she did win a Grammy, yeah. And she was talking about how the Grammy means nothing to her, and how she can meet somebody on the street and they'll say something that will just make her whole day.
I'm telling you,
and a Grammy is it's a panel of judges sitting
but I'll tell you this.
The winner is. But the message, like I'm saying,
no, I'm saying the truth. But
before you say that, what you just said kind of sounds like you're contradicting yourself, right?
Okay.
Because in one sentence you're saying nobody would believe in me like I believe in myself.
Of course.
And in the next you say when someone says with the words of affirmation or A, B, C, and D, it goes a long way. So which is which?
Okay.
Do you run on compliments? Is that the fuel you run on? Or regardless of you getting them or not, the belief that you have in yourself is what pushes you?
I'll tell you this. Everything we do it for people. I'm not doing this for myself. I believe in myself that I can make it, but I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for everyone out there. Now, when I go out there like I'm the guy who's going to make it, my measure of making it is not with me. It's in the numbers. These same numbers you're talking about. Say, hey, look at 4.4 million views on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
It's because I stepped out and said, I'm going to make it. But they confirmed that I believed in the right thing. So when the believers come out and tell me to say, you're the guy, it's a puzzle that just gets properly fitted. You understand? I have the other piece which needs me to believe in myself more than anybody. But when I go out there, no man can stand out there alone. You need the people that also believe in you. So as much as I'll be out here saying I believe in myself more than anybody, but I need everybody, not everybody, but I need certain people to also confirm that I have the right belief.
Yeah.
I did not really hear what your answer was in terms of how you distress, how you deal with mental health. Because again, listen, your life has got so much scrutiny.
Of course.
Right? You have a lot more that you face more than the average person. So there's a lot more pounding that you're pounding Mandingo. That you
had to squeeze one in, didn't you?
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
That you face.
Now I get it. I like how you focused on what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I will tell you that when I face the pressure, there's pressure about us, let's say, or about something or about my image, and I want to deal with it. How do I deal with it mentally? First of all, I look at myself as the certified. What do I mean by certified? What I mean is, for me to get this far, it is impossible to get where I have gotten, to have 1 million people following you, and you're not talented, you're not disciplined, you get. All that is a certificate to me to say I'm the certified guy. So when the problem comes, or when the mental issue comes in, I first look at myself as the certified guy to deal with that. That's the first thing. So I believe in what the Bible says, to say there is not going to be a test that is more than what you can handle. So I strongly believe that everything that's going to come my way in this life, I am the certified guy to deal with it.
Still doesn't answer my question.
No, it does.
No.
Now I'll tell you that as a Christian, I'll tell you that I'm not moving by sight, bruh. This is by faith. So when I meet something that seems to defeat my mental capabilities, I believe. Now that's faith. I believe that I'm the guy that's going to pass.
Now faith is.
That still doesn't answer my question. That's faith, not sight.
I don't.
You're not happy.
No, let's leave.
No, I'm not satisfied. Listen, I hear what you're saying, and I just hear words out of your mouth.
Or do you want to hear something?
You
like,
know what I mean?
Oh no, I read this book. Or
no,
I meditate.
There you go. Like when you say meditate, you speak to somebody. Now you're telling me exactly what you're doing because
no, that's not what I do. What I'm telling you is what I do. What I do is my life is based on faith, not by sight. Sight is what tells me that I can talk to somebody and that somebody will strengthen me. Yes, I can talk to somebody, but I believe talking to somebody is part of the process which will take me into that result, which is faith. You understand?
Perfect.
So if I'll talk to you, it's not necessarily that I'll overcome this by talking to you. I will talk to you, but faith tells me after talking to you, I will overcome.
Still not satisfied.
No, I'm not. Because here's the thing. Yeah, fine. What you're saying, faith will tell you A, B, C, and D, yada yada yada. But life has got real tangible things that happen to you. You know what I mean?
Like let's set an example that can maybe help us get the answer. To say when I told people I'm no longer a gospel musician because I don't believe in this, and people say we're deleting your songs, we're not following you anymore. How did I overcome that mentally? Is that a good example for you?
Yeah, no, we can start with that.
Exactly.
We can start with that.
Okay, so I'll tell you this. I'll go back to faith. I believed that I was in line with God. You understand?
Yeah.
And that did not need no therapist to confirm that I am in line with God. You understand? It needed me to confirm. And when I confirmed, everything that came, whether it was my uncles, my aunties, they were saying, oh, no, as long as you believe in yourself. When that person said that simple word, as long as you believe in yourself, I'm sure you're good to go. You understand? I did. Here I am with you, man. I brought out a heavy career out of it. But I will still owe it to faith.
Elson?
I'm getting
Satisfied
cold.
or not?
No, I'm not. But I'm getting cold.
Namadingo, just the last one. You've made a career out of music. And every journey is unique. But I'm sure there's like some blueprint, some common thread that runs through probably almost every musical career, despite each one of them being unique. What advice do you have for a young person watching this and wants to make a career out of music?
You know, I've had this question, I mean, almost from every interview I've ever been part of.
That's why I made it the last one,
Yeah, and my answer will never change anyway.
Give it to us. Yeah.
When people say, what do I have to do to succeed? Me, I'll tell them that every path is different. Your path is not my path.
Yeah.
What I did will not work for you. What you do will not work for somebody else. But I think what works for everybody, as you say, the blueprint, is to move forward, man. There's only one direction that matters. Forward. But don't you chase the wrong.
Don't make this political. But you're going forward. Yeah.
But I also just tell people that don't you chase the wrong career, because you might be chasing. If you're not a musician, this doesn't apply to you. No, it doesn't. It doesn't apply to. Don't say I'm just moving forward. Move forward in your line. Don't move forward in your wrong line. Yeah, because if you're flying on Ethiopian Airlines going to Ghana, and then there's also a South African in the airlines, and they both have queues, and you're just moving forward, it doesn't mean you go to Ghana. No.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You only get to the front and they will tell you that no,
you're on the wrong flight.
You're on the wrong flight.
Namadingo, it's been real. Thanks a lot for coming through. It's that Zed Podcast, and how have you felt about this one? I need to ask because you look a little bit grumpy right now.
I'm fucking cold. Do you guys not?
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Do you guys not see a pattern? What was the chick from America?
Beatrice. Elson in the cold though.
I don't.
You don't do well in the cold.
Listen, man.
For somebody who lived in Belgium for so long.
Why do you think I'm not there anymore?
Where in Belgium? Brussels?
No. There's too many Nigerians there. In Hasselt. I ran into a lady.
Like Brussels is a Nigerian place?
Is infested.
They are everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Like it's out of every 5 Africans, 1 is a Nigerian.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
Who's a Nigerian here? Because we're more than 5.
What, you were in Belgium?
You're Nigerian?
She's been there for 24 years.
Yeah,
Uche?
Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, and I just brought back memories, that's all.
All right.
Yeah.
No, but gentlemen, let me appreciate you guys for hosting me. It's really been a chat. I didn't know it was going to go this way.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be that formal, serious interview.
Nah, we don't do that.
Stats and all that. But thank you so much. I didn't like him as much as I liked you. I thought you were my kind of guy. I was like, probably I'll have a conversation with him. But he's proven to be a very good listener.
Yeah.
And he's focused than you.
You're just
What did I do?
You're just a good host. If it was a husband and wife, he's the husband, you're the wife.
You're my bitch. Don't you ever fucking forget that.
To the next episode. My name is K Plus, and you are.
We need that drop. I need you guys. Where's fucking Lamy? I need you to cut that shit out.
To the next episode. Have a lovely day.
Dun 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 dun.